Oh, there they all are. They're living in there. Got him. Now the door is open. I can see that it's open. So either it's blown open or something pushed it open. Hello? Hello? Wow, it looks perfect in here, like completely untouched. There's been some shifting. For sure, I can feel that the cabin has shifted on the ground. There's like a dent in the floor here. Oh, that's weird. It's not bad though. But for the most part, everything looks great. I'm not even being attacked by houseflies. I am super impressed, I have to say. Very impressed. I did not think that it would be this untouched. I thought there would be spider webs everywhere, spiders scattering when I walked in, a ton of mosquitoes. There is some rust. Look at all the rust on my stove. So I came prepared to deal with that, but I don't know if I'm fully prepared. That's some pretty hardcore rusting happening there. Here's what I got for the trip. Some clothes, a bug of salt, drone, rain jacket, a hot plate, a welder's brush, 2 thermocells, camera gear, paint, paintbrush, food, and a slingshot. So that's all of it right there. That's what I brought in my backpack. What a crazy trek it was getting out here today. I knew it was windy, and when I started on the lake, it felt good. I was moving fast, I had the wind in my back, and then I took a corner, and it was hairy for a while there. It wasn't enjoyable, I can tell you that. I was like, oh man, this one's rough. I'm wearing this, looks like I'm going to rob the place. I'm wearing my, one of my shirts around my face. I don't want to be breathing in that rust. I didn't bring a mask. So this is what I'm using, and it seems to be working pretty good. There is quite a bit of rust coming off of that stove. I think it's going to take me a while to get it to where I need it to be before I can paint it. It's just a steel brush, nothing special here. It's called a welder's brush, and I think it's doing an okay job. Sandpaper might have done an even better job, but I'm going with this one for today. done some research, and it's not the end of the world to paint over rust. I'm trying to get rid of as much of this surface rust as possible. I'm not going to be able to get in to these little grooves and imperfections in the metal. So I'm doing the best I can, and I will paint over some of this rust. I really am going to have no choice, and so the research I've done says it's not the end of the world. If anything, it'll give the stove a bit of character. The paint will prevent the rust from going as crazy as it has been, and that's really what I want. I really want to thank Jackery for sponsoring this video and being a partner with me on this channel, and I really appreciate Jackery. They make great products. They're so easy to use, and I need them at my tent. I really do. I am not camping without a Jackery at this point. I need a solar generator. I need the power station. The first few years that I camped, I didn't have one, and I knew I was missing something. And once I started using the Jackeries, I realized how much better and more enjoyable camping is. I'm out here in the summertime, I'm in the woods, I've got my Jackery with me, I'm just gonna have a nice little meal, I'm gonna enjoy myself, I'm gonna have fun out here, and because of that Jackery, it's just gonna make this cooking experience so fast, so effective, and so easy. And I do love using propane, and I do love using my wood stove and an open fire, and later tonight I will have an open fire meal, but for right now I just want to get right down to it. Camping is not the same. Once you've used one, you'll understand. You want to have it with you. Camping is not the same without a Jackery for me, and so yeah, time to eat. Use the Jackery, enjoy how simple and fast this is going to be, and then I can get back to doing the stuff that I need to do around camp. So thanks so much, Jackery. I really love being a partner with you, and if you guys are interested, there's links in the description below. You can check out all of their products, and there's a discount there as well. So this is black high heat paint, made for the stove. Now it says I only need to have the stove at a temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. It does not say I need to heat it up. So I'm not heating up the stove before I put the paint on. Here goes. So here it is, black. Looks pretty darn good, I have to say. The stove is a little more protected right now, and I feel pretty darn good about it. fly itself is in great condition. Years, it's been years out here like this, protecting the tent. You can see here, the tent has got a bit of a yellow color to it because it's been exposed to the light. You go underneath, you can see, and it just looks like the natural color of the tent. So there's a chance that it's going to rain. Pretty good chance. Clouds are coming. It's calling for thunderstorms all evening and into the overnight, into the early hours of the morning. So I'm gonna cook in the old barrel stove, and that way, if it does start to rain here in the next little bit, the fire will be protected. I was going to cook in the stove, but now I decided I'm going to cook on the stove with the frying pan. And for some reason I never remember oil. So what I'm going to do is, this was an idea from some of you guys the last time I forgot oil. I'm going to cut out this fat. I really don't want to cut out this fat because I love fat on my steak. The more the merrier. I'm going to cut it out, and that's what I'm going to use to cook my vegetables. The stove is really hot. It's not going to take long. falling apart. This is unreal right now, what I'm about to eat. That steak is so juicy, holy smokes, man. It is just dripping. Oh, so tender. Wow. Yes. That is perfect. That right there is perfect. You guys see that? Wow. That's what I'm eating tonight. Amazing. Okay. It's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt tonight. There we go. Now. It's good. I wonder if there's any spiders in my sleeping bag and in this foam thing. Oh, I got another bug to kill. Oh, they came out of this. They like this one. Oh, there they all are. Oh my God, they're living in there. Okay, I'm gonna get you. No. Got him. Got him. Got that guy. Still at that time of year when it doesn't get completely dark, but the night is coming back. It is slowly but surely coming back, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love when the darkness starts to come back and set in. The nights get a lot cooler. The northern lights start coming back. It's just a feeling it's hard to describe. I love it. It's like it's like it gives me life. I don't know. It just boosts me. It's like, yes, now is the time. Here comes the cold. I just start to really fall in love with that time of year. And growing up, I hated fall, because fall meant winter, and I didn't like being cold so much when I was young. And now that I'm, in my mid 40s, I can't be cold enough, really. I always sleep by my bear spray. It's just right there next to me. And I got this fan from RBM Outdoors. I used it in one of my last videos. I got a couple from them. And that's the light you probably saw last night. And this thing is really nice. So the fan, I'll just blow it into the little bit of fan action there. In the winter time, instead of having a fan on top of your stove, you can just have the fan, it's got a little hanger here. I've got it plugged in now. I've had the fan going all night, and the battery still has like 2/5 of the battery left for that fan going all night. So you would hang it here like this up in your tent, and it would push the heat of the stove back down, as opposed to pushing the heat off of the stove and then eventually it goes up. So it's pretty cool. There was a giant bug last night in the corner. Like, this thing was like, it was big. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was a spider. Anyway, he was creepy. And I went over to get him, and I decided I would use the shovel that comes with the wood stove, or that would come with a wood stove. Didn't come with this one, but I had it's like a little shovel, little ashes shovel. And I turned the shovel around, and I just whacked as hard as I could. And it's like, whatever it was really fast. And even though I hit it, it just jetted for a little exit along the side of the wall. There's like some space in between the side of the wall and the floor of the tent. And it was just like, whack, and the thing just, and it was gone straight out. And I looked, I was like, did I get it? Did I kill it? What just happened there? Is it invincible? Because I hit it pretty hard. And I looked all night. Well, I shouldn't say all night. I looked for about 10 minutes. So I looked there for a bit, and there's like no evidence that I even hurt that thing, whatever the heck it was, but it was gross. There's a beaver that lives around here. I just discovered that last night. It was pretty cool. It was late at night, and I heard this smacking sound in the water. I thought it was pike jumping up. And maybe like trying to catch like surface dragonflies or whatever. So I came out and I saw, it was pretty dark, I have to say. I saw this thing kind of swimming around, and then every once in a while there'd be like a smack, and it just circled for like 20 minutes just doing that. Now the flies were pretty vicious, so I could only record it for so long, and it was really dark. But I have to say it's pretty cool knowing there's a beaver living around here somewhere. Now I don't know where its dam is. I don't think it's near my tent, but the beaver likes to visit. That's all I know. So that was a pretty cool experience, I have to say, just seeing it swim around here late last night and watching it play and slap its tail and just go for a swim. So yeah, I got loons that live here, a few ducks, and the beaver. So, and me. Well, that's it, guys. Video's over. I'm packing up and I'm getting out of here. The wind is picking up, so it's time to leave. Anyway, I had a wicked time out here. It was a great trip. It was nice to get those YouTube juices flowing again. It was great to be out here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.